to bring out the swag. It's big. Very little I can say to tell you the magnitude of this game. Manchester Derby. Top 4 up for grabs. Guardiola against my boy. It's big. It's huge. It's pivotal. A few, injury things before we get in there. Silva is potentially going to be missing for Man City. That is huge. I told you, I still affirm, if Silva played in that FA Cup final against the so-called three-man defense of Arsenal, Silva gets that ass. He would have gotten that ass. Once Silva went off, it changed the game for Man City. For United, Labille is off. Labille is missing. Labille is missing through injury. So, again, I'm going to give a shout out to the sites that I used to help me with my previews and everything, and I still think it is the best site. I mean, also you can tell me a better site, whoscored.com. So, WhoScored is saying United are going with, okay, so back for Valencia, Bailly, Blind, Damian, DM2 of Herrera, Fellaini, okay, works against Chelsea. Now, so this is a 4-2-3-1, so with the three being Lingard, Mkhitaryan, Ashley Young, and Rashford. City, 4-2-3-1. Again, this is how WhoScored is saying. Clichy, Kompany, Otamendi, Navas. The fuck? That can't be right. Fernandinho, Toure, the midfield two, and the sort of attacking three of Sané, De Bruyne, Sterling, and Aguero. City, is perhaps the best lineup they can really take, although I would put Kelechi and Iheanacho ahead of Aguero because I'm biased. But as far as United go, are you really not going to play Martial? So he scores an assist in the last game and you won't play him? Because personally for me, I'd tell Ashley Young to go and bounce. Because against Ashley Young, what's he going to give you? The guy is not really going to give you the wing or the cross. He's not going to give you anything of real note. So for me personally, I would say I'd replace Young with Martial, and I'll play Martial and Rashford as a two strikers, and I'll play Mkhitaryan behind them. Because I mean, do you know how sexy that could be? Like a diamond 3, and this is what I normally used to play FIFA and Pro Evo. Diamond 3, two strikers, one in behind Mkhitaryan. We know how we can break from midfield and how we can thread a pass with Martial and Rashford as two strikers. But no, because we're living in this weird age of like, oh, one striker, that's the new thing now. Is it a crime to play two strikers? And Cole and Dwight York, they worked pretty well. What's wrong with having a strike? Can somebody just please tell me, what is wrong with having a strike partnership? Please tell me. The whole lone striker thing, it's getting boring now. I need some variety. I need some dynamism. I miss two strikers walking off each other, seeing whether they can be on the same wavelength. Dwight York, Andy Cole, Alan Shearer, Teddy Sheringham, Enrico Chiesa, and what's it called? Crespo. Or Batistuta Chiesa. I mean, look, it's kind of work. But with regards to this game, I'm not sure about City. Because I'm really worrying about City because I look at that game. I think what City are suffering from is tiredness. That's what I feel that they're suffering from. I feel that City, like, I looked at them second half, extra time in that game in the FA Cup, and it's fatigue. I think that, Sané and Sterling and these people, they're like, man, we've done a lot of this running, a lot of this pressing. It's coming towards the end of the season. It's catching up with us. Physically, we just really cannot cope with this. So I fear for them. And I think that's why I say for United, Mourinho, you have to be very careful in the lineup that you pick. So, first of all, let's look at Man City first. I think, for Man City, how should they navigate this game? I think they need to find a way of getting through the whole back line, the kind of protective tissue of the defense, which will be Herrera and Fellaini, which is why Silva is so important. So I think it's tough. The only way it will happen is you've got to motivate Yaya. You've got to motivate Uncle Yaya, because I think Uncle Yaya, when he breaks from midfield and he has those surges into the penalty area, he is dynamite and he is lethal. So if he can do that, play a one, so try and find a few openings in the middle of that United half defense, I think that would be very important, because the key thing to attacking when you're offense, you've got to vary the wing with the center. And the whole thing about winging and crossing, you're playing a lottery game, and with that flipping clown called Jesus Navas, who hasn't crossed the ball into the box for the past 10 years, then, you're playing a losing numbers game. So it is very important to, you vary with the wing and also try and see what you can do in the center. Try and see what you can do with through balls. Try and carry the ball. Try and dribble. Try and see whether you can find a few spaces. Dynamism, variation is the name of the game. For United, look, okay, fair enough. He's not going to play Martial and Rashford because strike partnerships are somehow rude. So let's stick with what we have. Okay, so we're going to go with a Rashford. I think Rashford can get that ass. I really think he can get that ass. Although City will be boosted with having company there who is a far more assured defender. Notice how John Stones isn't no longer playing. I thought you liked John Stones, Pep. So the most important player, I think, for United has to be Mkhitaryan, and what he does and the spaces that he finds. If you can find, because City will give you space. City are not a defensive team. That's why for United, if they can be defensively solid, which is what they've been in a lot of their games, hence where they've kept a lot of clean sheets, they can be defensively solid and really stop the runners of City. I would say for United, really try and push men forward. Really try and take... When I say take the game to City, I just say for them, man, instruct Mkhitaryan that carry the ball. Spend some time with the ball. You don't have to offload it. Just try and see what spaces you can find. Turn around, boom, go. Carry the ball and see how much ground you can cover. Then pop off a pass. Don't just do pass, first time pass. Try and actually put your head up and see how much space can we have, because City give you space. Like Guardiola is not a guy known for let's now stop a team from play. He won't stop it to play. He wants you to play. He wants you to come upon them. And I just do think that for United, it's about picking the times in which you attack. And I think for Rashford, you've got a really good striker. So again, for Rashford, the key thing about him is making those runs, trying to get himself on a one-on-one situation with company, one-on-one situation with Otamendi, where he can have a bit of a yard and then strike and then put it. Hence why for Mkhitaryan, get those through balls. Look up and find Rashford and pop off the right critical pass. So I think this will be an entertaining game, But as I say this again, Sergio Aguero is still a hitman maker. If United fall asleep, if Eric Bayo, these people, they fall asleep, this is a guy that can pounce, because Aguero is still a potent striker. And De Bruyne, again, he's a guy... See, what City have that United don't have? They have De Bruyne, and De Bruyne is a very smart wide player. I'll really instruct De Bruyne to get what I'll say. His Navas, I will ban Navas from crossing the ball. I say Navas, don't. If you cross the ball, you're gonna get subbed off and get shipped off to Siberia to shovel flipping expired snow. Okay, I'm not kidding. It's the reason why you're in the Brick Academy, Class B, possibly Class A. So De Bruyne is the guy that I will really say spread. Cross the ball, even for Leroy Sané as well. I say, look, get wide, and so it's almost a variation, because even if Sterling and Sané are the two wide men, I would say switch it up. De Bruyne, you're given a free roll. Don't just stay in the center. Stay in the center if there's space in the center. But if there's no space in the center, there's no reason why you can't switch with Sterling and say, look, I will go out wide, pin the ball in there, Sterling. You try and run into the middle. Again, what I say, variation, dynamism. That is how you actually unlock defenses and create chances. Scoreline. It's the same scoreline that I've had for the past a week. But am I going to change it? I'm not going to change it. 1-1. It's going to be 1-1. That's just how I see it going. I think it's going to be definitely an entertaining game. I think there's going to be a high volume of chances. It's going to be a great atmosphere. But I don't see a winner coming through. So I say 1-1, which perhaps maybe benefits City, because again, this is a game. They definitely want to win this game, but they definitely don't want to lose this game, because then that means United will leapfrog them. So I just do believe that City, they'll be happy with a draw, and United, they won't be happy for a draw. United definitely need the win far more than City do. So all in all, I think this will be a 1-1 draw. Remember, watch my post-match analysis after the game, and my Q&A is happening on Friday. Remember, head to the website halfhopefootballhotspur.com. Top left hand corner, click on Ask HH. Ask me any question you want. I will then read it out and answer it on the Q&A coming on Friday. Remember, there's a hangout on Sunday, 11 p.m. GMT. And to know about all my upcoming videos, when things are coming out, follow me on Twitter and Facebook at HaveHopeHut, HaveHopeHut. My boy.